everyone. I really appreciate all of you who have come and joined our June meeting. We will keep it very brief because we do not have a quorum. And also, Ms. Wanda Allen Aberhas sends her regards, and she is not able to join us today. So we'll just focus on a couple of business items, really prioritizing Juneteenth, and then we'll call it a day. So again, thank you so much. It's great to see all of you, at least on Zoom, and I hope that we will see you at Juneteenth. I have signed up for the whole day. Juneteenth, for me, is just so important that we're out there and really letting the community know about our projects. So I get so excited about Juneteenth, and I know that most of the city staff that are here with us on Zoom will be there representing human relations and our DEI, as well as our AAHI. So can't wait to see everybody in person. So again, I think the main thing is that hopefully, if you feel comfortable being out in public, it would be great to see everybody come, even just for an hour, and sit at the table. We'll have a table set up, and people from the community will be walking by in the biotech, and so we really can just have wonderful conversations. Last month, Miss Annette Wilson and I were at the historic marker unveiling at the Boston Thurman site, which was great, and it was wonderful to see so many people from the community. We made some connections as well with people from the neighborhood who want to give oral histories and work with us. And so I'm really excited about following up with that. Not going to have a formal meeting. Is there anything anybody would like to bring up before we call it a day? We're going to keep this meeting very short and sweet.
Chairman, interns going to be working this summer at all?
I'm sorry, Councilperson Scipio, at least from my end, you broke up for a couple seconds there.
Oh, okay. Are your interns going to be working this summer at all?
So the WSSU students are not going to be formally working, although I do have one student who's doing a lot of extra work in preparation for the We Build This project. So we're really gearing up for that, the Black Arts and Black Builders exhibition for next February. But I am going to be inviting the students that live in Winston to come for Juneteenth. And I've been thinking about the project you would like us to come and help you with your music teacher. So haven't forgotten about that. Miss Erica?
And
okay, I just had a question about, well, just a statement. I sent out an email to you, to the AAHI team, just to let you guys know that we have an intern this summer that is here to interview all of you as it relates to Councilmember Scipio's request that you all work on submitting your oral histories. So I have emailed you and look forward to getting an email from our intern Sierra or Portia, one of those two, to set up times where they can interview you. And it can be Zoom, it can be in person, whatever your choice is. But we want to certainly make sure we remember Councilmember Scipio's request that all of you submit your oral histories as well.
Ms. Erica, will the interns be there to help us on Juneteenth?
They are not, based on the hours, they are not required to.
Okay.
It is totally up to them if they are available.
And will the city have the equipment set up this year in case we can recruit people for on-site oral histories? I know we had the equipment set up and we had a whole room last summer. Miss Annette and Miss Beverly went around really networking last summer, and we ended up with 4 or 5 really incredible oral histories. So it'd be great if we can make sure hopefully we can get a room again, and then have that equipment set up.
Well, you definitely have the room, because I'm on cultural art side of Juneteenth as well. So we have definitely made sure that it's in place for you. By equipment, there's equipment in our office. You mean the ring light and the laptop and all of that equipment? Is that what you're referring to?
For at least 2 events we had, it was a video recorder camera, so that we could record people's voices and actually record them, so we could see the people giving their
I believe there is
history.
also a video camera in there as well.
Be perfect.
On it, just to make sure all of that is in place.
I think Mr. Frank Elliott set that up, and Miss Annette and I found out at the Boston Thurman marker unveiling that Mr. Elliott will be retiring. I think at the end of this month, so that's bittersweet, but he's always been there to support us. So I think set up the equipment. So thank you. That's great. Just hoping we would be able to have that option this year again.
Absolutely. I'll follow up just to make sure.
Thank you. Well, is there anything anyone would like to add? I will, before I forget, we won't meet in July. We'll meet back in August. So most of the city's standing committees take the month of July off. So over the course of the rest of this month and next month, whatever business items that need to be communicated, I'll make sure either I email or Ms. Carlin or Ms. Simon can email the whole committee, so we stay connected. But before we close this meeting, are there any other questions or suggestions or comments, concerns? All right. Well, again, everyone, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I hope that we will also another on Juneteenth. If you need anything, reach out to me and of course, Miss Wanda, as well as all of the wonderful staff, most of whom are here with us today. Thank you, staff people. You're the best. So we'll just make sure that we keep everyone connected over the next month and a half or so. And we look forward to coming together, probably on Zoom in August, but hopefully in September, we can start meeting face to face again. And I think that will be wonderful. So we're hoping that will be the reality come September. So if there are no more suggestions, questions, we can call it a day.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.